What's going on, G Nation? So making the third video for the series. Today we are going to talk about cardio. Excuse me if I look a little tired. It's early here, just shooting this vlog for you guys so we can stay in touch. Got the hair crazy, but I'm wearing my GC hat. Hold on. Hey, I gotta make sure I put this back on right. Alright, so today we're gonna talk a little bit about cardio. I know if you've seen the Snapchat, the YouTube, the Instagram, you can tell that I'm shredding. A big part of that is I'm burning a lot of fat by doing cardio. So I have about 13 or 12 days for the show now, so you know it's taking a toll on me for sure. You know, I definitely feel kind of beat, but you know, like I said, I can't quit. So also, I haven't shaved my beard now like in 3 or 4 weeks, so I'm letting it grow right before the show, and then I'll trim it almost like to the point where there's no beard, because when I compete, or when anyone competes, I think they prefer the clean face look. So, you know, sacrifice the beard for the competition. So let's talk about cardio. First, I'm gonna start off because I know there's things you can take before you do cardio. One thing I've added this prep is fasted cardio. What is fasted cardio? Fasted cardio is doing cardio before you eat or drink anything. I even say drink. You can drink water, but that's it. So there's supplements that I take about 5 minutes before I start. So the first thing I take is Carnitine. I know if you saw my supplement video, I explained it. But what this does is, I'll read it off here. What it does is it helps convert dietary fats to energy. So what does that mean? It means that the fat that your body's holding, you know, it helps use that instead of muscle or you know, your heart. The heck is that? Instead of your hard-earned muscle. So this is important to me. One of the most important ones before training, because you want to target the fat. So this actually helps you burn that. Also, CLA helps maintain lean muscle while burning fat. So I take that, and then I might, depending how I feel during that morning or that, you know, that fasted cardio session, I'll add aminos during. So I might drink, I'll sip on it while I do the fasted cardio. For fasted cardio, it depends on your goal. When you're losing fat, you should be looking at the long road, not the short term, you know. So definitely I recommend 30 minutes a morning is sufficient to get your day going. It gets it going in a good direction. What I found with fasted cardio is that it also gets my day going positively, you know. So I have more energy throughout the morning, and I get things done because I've already done exercise and started. So at home I have an elliptical. It's easier on my back, easier on my knees, but there are 3 levels of cardio. You have your treadmill, which I find is the easiest one, the elliptical, and then the StairMaster. So depending on how, you know, depending on your goal, I would say, you know, pick one, but I usually like to switch it up. StairMaster by far is the hardest one. I know if anyone's tried it, you definitely know that it's difficult. The elliptical is also, it's just easier on your joints because of the movement, and then the treadmill is the most traditional. When trying to burn fat, you want to make sure you do a medium pace walk or jog, or, you know, with the elliptical, the resistance, or the StairMaster. Fat burning mode is usually what I do, and again, I'll do 20 to 30 minutes. So you have fasted cardio, and then before, you could do before or after your workout a good 10 to 20 minute session of cardio. This is all I'm explaining is what I'm doing now to burn fat. So whenever you're ready to burn fat, add this into your regimen. Before, after, or your gym session, I don't care. I do it after. I know people that do it before. I know people that do it after. I know people that stop in between and do. It doesn't matter. As long as you get it in, you get it in. So before or after, whatever you feel better, 10 to 20 minutes of cardio. You can see the abs. 10 to 20 minutes of cardio. And that'll be sufficient. So you have your fasted cardio, and then you have your before or after cardio. That's 2 times a day. That's what I'm currently doing right now, and it's working fantastic. I mean, I'm getting shredded. I probably flex a little bit here, but it's working great. Another form of cardio is high intensity interval training. And you could do that on the treadmill. Actually, I wrote something down here. One thing that I do is I'll do a minute sprinting, and then about 45 seconds to a minute walking slow, catching my breath. Then I jump back to a minute, and I'll do that, a minute of sprints, and I'll do that for about 10 to 15 minutes. I mean, by the time you're done, you're dead. But this is more when you need to burn an excess amount of fat, or you love a challenge, or because it is a little more difficult. And I'll be honest, I'm not a big fan of cardio, so I'd rather, do my thing, slow walk, read, and think and whatnot, versus the high intensity. But for 10-15 minutes, you'll do the equivalent of about 30 to 45 minutes, maybe an hour of the low pace cardio. So yeah, that's what I do for cardio. It's in the information bar. If you click show more, it's in there. Also, Gerardo collection will be available next month. So I have I already said it, about 13 days left for my show. It's getting hard. But a lot of people also ask me, why would I put myself through all this? The diet's been crazy. Training, I think I've been going to the gym about 23 days straight now. The reason I've been going 23 days straight is because I have a show and I need to win. And I feel rested, I feel great going to the gym. And I'm not gonna let someone outwork me. But it's getting hard. But one thing that I could always come back to is that I love doing this. I love what I do. I have the best, with Nutrex Research having my back, I'm working on Gerardo collection. I'm just motivated, and I feel like I could do good. But I love what I do, and when you love what you do, you end up, and I know this sounds cliche, but when you love what you do, it just becomes a part of you, and doing it is like doing something to better yourself. You don't look at what it takes or the sacrifices. You just do it because you love it. And that's how I feel. The sacrifices that I'm making and everything, I enjoy it. I enjoy the pain. I enjoy knowing that I'm suffering, but it's for a great cause, because I'm motivating you guys, and I'm making my family proud. I'm making myself proud, and there's nothing better than that. So anyways, that's what you got to do for cardio. You can see it's working. Getting shredded. This is just waking up. I tried to shoot the video on the elliptical, but that was not gonna work out. It was like going all over the place. So episode 3 of this series, we're wrapping that up this week. Hopefully I'll get over to the meals and break it down meal by meal, exactly what we're gonna do, what you should do when you're eating to shred now. G Nation, I appreciate the support. We're almost there to showtime. Love you guys. Make sure you like, and any questions you have, comment below. As you know, I read the questions, I try to answer them. Thank you again.